Imagine standing in front of a room full of people, your heart racing, your hands shaking, and your mind blanking. The room feels like it's closing in and you can barely breathe. That was me before I stepped into this public speaking class. I was terrified of speaking in front of others. I was convinced that I would fail. But today I stand before you, confident, calm, and ready to share my growth with you. At the beginning of this class, I couldn't even imagine myself giving a speech without completely freezing up. I thought speaking publicly made me feel like I was walking on a tightrope with no safety net. My anxiety was overwhelming. I found myself worried about every tiny detail. What if I forget my words? What if I freeze up? What if my voice cracks? What if I embarrass myself? But something changed as I went through the course. With each speech, presentation, and class discussion, I took small steps towards facing my fear. The first key was preparation. I learned that knowing my material gave me a sense of control and a solid foundation to stand on. I began to trust my content, which made me feel less worried about messing up, because I learned to embrace the nervousness instead of fighting it. I realized that feeling anxious was completely normal, and rather than try to suppress it, I wanted to use it to energize my delivery. With practice, the anxiety became less of a barrier and more of a tool. What felt like a terrifying obstacle became an opportunity to connect more authentically with my listeners. By the end of the class, my confidence had blossomed. I stood tall, made eye contact, and spoke with passion and convocation. I could tell my nervousness had been replaced by a sense of purpose. I no longer saw public speaking as a challenge I had to endure, but as an opportunity to express myself and share my ideas with others. Looking back, I realized that public speaking wasn't just about learning how to speak in front of a crowd, but it was about overcoming my own self-doubt and discovering my voice. I went from feeling terrified about the thought of public speaking to feeling confident and capable. As I leave this class, I'm not only a better speaker, but I've also gained a sense of self-assurance that I'll carry with me far beyond the classroom. So, if you ever find yourself struggling with anxiety or fear, remember this. Growth comes from facing those fears head on. Confidence is not something you're born with. It's something that you build up one step at a time. Thank you.